Guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. So my previous subscribers, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video in particular, we're going to be talking about and discussing Neptune entering Aries, the first time it had done so since the Civil War. It actually happened on, and I quote, April 11th, 1861 is when Neptune entered Aries, which is one day before the American Civil War began. So it's very important and very interesting how Neptune and Aries creates massive changes. I'm going to go over my psychic channeling that I did with that, plus the astrology of it all. So before we do begin, this video is being recorded on Thursday, March 27th at 1:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as of when I am recording this specific video. If you want to help out the channel grow, you can do so by liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting the bell icon, or engaging in some formality with the content. It helps out the channel really a lot. It actually allows me to be able to afford tarot decks and be able to afford other things, other amenities, for the YouTube channel. So whatever I get back into the channel, because I did put a lot of money into the YouTube channel, so whatever I get back, I put back into you guys. So think of it like an investment. So you engage with the channel, you get it right back. So anyway, besides the point, this video is just maintained purpose only, for educational purposes only as well. If you want to help out the channel grow, like I said, you can do ads, everything like that. But also, if you want to be notified when I do post and upload, go into my description or to my comment section below, and you will find my Blue Sky account or my Facebook group as well. All right, so let's begin. We have a lot to get through today. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at March 30th, 2025. March 30th, 2025, if you have not already, you can go into the community page and you will find, let's just look for this message here. It says I added some of my psychic channel into this, so enjoy. Recorded on March 9th, 2025 at 9:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are some key dates to look out for. So take a look at March 30th, 2025. March 30th will mark the first time Neptune entered Aries. Last time this happened was on April 11th, 1861, one day before the Civil American War began. When Neptune enters Aries, it's said to signal a time of action and purpose. Historically, Neptune in Aries has been linked to revolutionary causes and religious wars. Without certainty, Neptune in Aries in 2025 will lead to a new cultural landscape and a call for action. Expect big action coming from the Vatican and the White House around this time. Democrats and or Republicans may feel compelled to take an action. Countries that are neutral will be no more. Each will be forced to take a side. The Pope may die around this time, or a new vote for a Pope may begin around this time period. A new agenda will be laid out for the world by a world's leader. So a lot of things coming in through this message and psychic channeling that I coalesce together around this specific day. We're going to take a quick look. We're going to take a look at the Vatican, find out what's going on there. We're going to take a look around the United States, and most importantly, the globe, because it seems to be that this is a big day that affects a lot of people at a lot of different places, and not just one specific place. And it would be cool for me to focus on one place. So we'll take a look there. Let's start off with the Vatican, because I feel like the Vatican is going to be the easiest to do. So let's go ahead, let's take a look over there, then we'll go from there. All right, so okay, so they told me now. They told me the first thing I had to do was do the world first, do the Vatican, then the United States last. They told me I had to go in that order. All right, then in that case, what card would best represent the globe? Okay, so they told me we have to do the Messenger Oracle. So they're telling me this will best represent the global scale. So let's take a look and see what is going on a global perspective. Okay, and then we also have the butterfly deck, which is a very beautiful card, right? Oracle card for life changes, which is exactly what's going on. So it makes sense to use the butterfly deck. And this is what they told me to use. I was planning to use a different deck. And the cards are stuck. Okay. All right, so good. So we got two different decks here. Let's take a look. We'll leave them there. That's fine. All right, so how do we do this? Do you want me to use the butterfly deck first or the messenger deck? Okay, they're telling me to use the messenger first. I'm clairaudient, by the way, for anyone who's wondering. All right, so spirits and angels, tell me about the globe. What is going on in the globe? what is the global changes coming March 30th, 2025? Now, if you have not watched my March 29th video that I just recorded and posted already, it's not public, but at the time when you're viewing this video, it should be public. The Spirit Angels tell me about the messages for the world. What are some massive changes coming? This is the sunshine. This is the no BS stone, so I will hold it to make sure the information is ideal. Is this all correct? Is this all correct? Okay, I'm hearing the word yes. Is this up the light? Is this up the light consciousness? Is this up the light consciousness? Is this up the light consciousness? Okay, I'm hearing yes. Okay, so we have here need and necessity, right? We're discussing whether or not we need something or don't need something. This is the shadow side and the light side. The global perspective, what is going on globally, is deciding and debating whether or not we need something or whether we want something. It's just going down to becoming self-reliant, not relying on others, but becoming dependent on you and only on you, not becoming independent, if you will. The next card that comes in globally is love without condition. Right? So learning to appreciate each other without expecting a handout. We have here embrace the masculine. So there's going to be those who are going to embrace the masculine, like it says here, but it's going to be from the earth. So it's going to be a very grounding energy, which is kind of it's a little wonky, if you will. We'll circle back to that in a minute. We have heed your dreams. It says heed the warning of the physical. The next card. Be without malice, so be without evil. Honor Gaia represents Mother Earth. Respect Mother Earth. Right, this is what it says, respect. Right here, need and necessity. Do we need something or do we not need something? We're going to enter this energy in starting March 30th in Neptune, which is also going to ironically coexist up until 2039 or something like along those lines. But this energy won't be this energy that happens only on one day. This is energy that's continuous starting on this day. It means that we're talking about need and necessity, about honoring the earth, honoring Mother Nature, and loving each other without condition, without fail. Here we also have here nurture all your love. But a lot of people forgot that. That's why it's reversed. It's telling you again, and it's going on top of love without condition, learning to appreciate all that is, even if things are not going your way. And that's part of your masculine, embracing that masculine side, embracing and accepting the masculine of who you are, because we all have that in us. Whether you're female or male does not matter, because there's no such thing as feminine and masculine, only in one individual. They have both. Treat it equally and respect both and love it as if it's your own. And here, the next card here is we have the dragon, right? The vigilant, or vigilant. It's reversed. It's saying here, it's okay to allow it to unfold what you want. But it says here, heed the physical. Heed the physical, but be vigilant. Be cautious, but be on alert. But make sure you're looking around you, because sometimes you have to ask yourself, is my masculine being toxic? Is my masculine energy being toxic, or am I embracing the best part of who I am? This is globally, by the way. This is not for you an individual reading, but if it feels individually to you, you might be changing more faster than most people. And here you have is embrace the feminine. Again, embrace the masculine, and here you have to also embrace the feminine. That's the bottom of the deck. The top of the deck is protect the wild and green. So the future is green. The future is earth. The future is Mother Nature. So what is this coming into? It's coming us into the energy of not being so self-reliant on, Mother Nature, but also protecting Mother Nature, loving Mother Nature, doing what's best for Mother Nature. This is the globe. So I guess this is the collective energy. This is the energy that we're going into. I want to kind of find out more about the energy of the nation and the countries and what's going to be happening on a more grandeur scale. Is there a war? Is there not a war? What's going on there? Because we saw the light. We saw the light now. We see the light. We see the good things that are coming. So let's also take a look and see the bad thing too, because in order for us to understand the good, we need to also see the bad and to appreciate that good. Let's take a look and see what changes are coming globally. What are some changes coming globally that we can expect from many countries around the world? What are some major changes that's coming, Spirit? What are some major changes that's coming? What are some major changes that are coming March 30th? I'm getting told to take that card. Some major changes coming March 30th. This is global, by the way. I feel like that reading was more collective based. We have here body changes. We are metamorphosizing to fit the new age. So we are having body changes. We're experiencing new changes. That makes sense because we're entering a period of awakening. We have here on the left side here, we have forgiveness. Forgiveness, right? Letting go. Letting go of all that can and will be from the past. Forgiving the past. Remember, we talked about the masculine. Well, embrace that masculine side, but also allowing yourself to, what do you call it? Heal that dark energy, right? We have that. This is also globally talking about a lot of countries are going to have issues resurfacing to the forefront because they haven't yet exactly healed that negative side. Like the US had a lot of masculine energy, that hateful, toxic masculinity, like slavery, for example. That is that masculine energy. We have to forget that. We have to embrace that and let it go. Allow it to accept that that was our shadow side. Here, underneath the body changes and forgiveness, what's headed in the past is grief work, right? We have to get through that. This is part of the thing that we have to do. It's getting over that grief. We have to forgive and let go, right? What is headed in the future? What are the major changes globally? What we have here, we have realization and epiphanies, right? People will go and become awakened. We have here also of our sentimental feelings, right? Emotions, awakening with the emotions again. We also have here retirement, right? Working tirelessly. Unfortunately, many of us will work until we die, but that's also what's being expected globally. What is top of the bottom of the deck here? We have here memories. Make memories, even if they're not good times. Make the memories anyway. Take the time to make good things, because it's still your life. And here you have on the top support. So there is going to be some good things coming, major changes globally. I feel like this was a reading more so for the collective. So we are now going to take a look at the countries, because that was part of the globe. The globe is the collective energy. This was the collective message. Now we're going to take a look at the energies revolving around the globe. And then we'll take a look at the Vatican. Then we'll finish off with none other than the United States. Okay, so how do we do this, Spirit? Can it tell me to take this deck? I haven't used this deck in a while, so we're going to use this. This will be representing the globe. See what's going on here. And then they're telling me to use this as clarifiers if needed. But I don't think we're going to need it. Alright, so Spirit Angels tell me about the global energy, March 30th, 2025. Tell me the March energy, March 30th, 2025, the global energy. Not the collective, the Sheena, the global energy for like countries. I think I already talked about the dark stuff. I feel like that's why it's coming in with a lot of light. We have the 14, which is the wheelbarrow, right? Going down, letting this water then go down and pick up the water and bring it back up, right? The well. It's reverse. It's telling me here that we are going down the well. We're on that phase of lifting up, seeing the light again. You know, when you go down the well, you see the darkness, but you also see the water, that emotional aspect. But as you start to come back up, you start to be free because you get empty. You start to feel, light again. That's what that's saying. That's the well card. Top of the deck here, we have the polar bear, right? And the polar bear is a very interesting card because it's all about the global warming, climate, right? Things changing. It's reversed. It's reversed because things are supposed to change, and those who are resistant to the change will become extinct. So many countries will disappear. Its own ideology and its own foundation will collapse if they are resistant to the change that are coming within. This is the Neptune in Aries. The card that symbolizes the energy of Neptune in Aries we have here is the 29th, right? The feminine, the energy, the enlightenment, the woman. That's interesting. That's the card that comes in. It comes in as A, the letter A, the first alphabet, a new beginning. The first card that comes in for the world globally on a country stage, we have here the letter K, the king, the kingdom. Right? I'm getting the kingdom energy here. The capital, country, nation, collective of people, nations. We have here the seven of shamrocks. And here you have the mouse, and they're eating, and they're scavenging, they're hungry, they're starving. If at first it's talked about here what's coming in the future, what the energy here with March 30th is salvation. There's some sort of salvation here with the capital. There's that energy, the love, the heart, the desire of the home, and the shamrock, luck and fortune. There's some luck coming for some countries. But however, a lot of people will feel like if in order to find that luck, they're going to be going through a maze. That is why it's represented the shamrock, the spear, the triangle, and the heart. Even among all this, right, all these beautiful things, sometimes people don't realize people and countries are going in their own different way. They're going in their own direction. They're beating to the drums of their own desire and outcome. Why is that important? Why is that interesting? It's interesting because people will combine people into one group, one category, expecting it to all be the same. But what do not realize, though, is that we are all going to our own direction. We all have our own purpose. We have our own path in this world, our own lifetime. That's what this card is symbolizing. It's symbolizing that, we can go and find that gold dome. Doesn't mean we're going to end up there, right? The next card that comes in is the 10 of cards. It's very cute, very loving card. I really actually love this card. The dog is so cute. So cute this is. It's reversed. This is interesting because it's represented here as the 10. Right? It's one shy of 11. But it's interesting. It's the 10 of hearts reverse. It's interesting because it's telling me here that despite all this, despite all the energy and the ambiance here, loyalty is lacking. Desire for friendship is lacking. So many countries, because they're beaten to their own drum, they're going to start betraying each other. Because they're no longer on the same wavelength. Which makes a lot of sense, right? They're no longer on the same wavelength. And I'm gonna put my finger over it because it's a little inappropriate. But this is the A card, right? This is the A card. This is the number 29. And this is also interesting because we have the A here, the woman in reverse. Now the woman is upright. She's looking out the window. It's her time. It's her time to shine. It's her time to look. Her time to see what it is desired. The light is finally shining on her, right? This is no longer the A of spear. It's now the A upright of spear. It comes in. It's like, oh, it's my turn. Now, if you look closely at the necklace here, you will see the woman power. You will see the light. That it means the circle of light. That is the Anunnaki symbol. Here we have coming in as well, which is also the home, but this time it's the home of the bird, the home of the dinosaurs, which is represented here at the square or the diamond or whatever you call this. You have here a whole bunch of birds. They're sitting down perched. What does this mean? It means that the story, because all the countries are spinning out their own story, their own purpose, right? But each whole is from the same house. There's some truth in each of them. There's truth in each of them. So if you're gonna want to know certain things about certain, maybe how things happened in the past, or maybe the history of religion, or whatever it is, does not matter. What it is talking about is talking about each whole symbolizes a truth from each part of the world. The world has the truth spread out from all the world, not from just one part. And here you have number 1, which is the 9 of heart, right? Rainbow, going forward, seeing things from a different perspective, reveal. We have the woman carrying the envelope. It's all the women. The feminine starts to take hold. The female takes hold once again. Now it's going to be very interesting. I feel like I'm being directed to do this, so I'm going to quickly go over my channeling. Let's do the tongue. Let's see. Now, this was something that I was supposed to tell you guys a little bit later on, but if you have not watched my previous video, But March 29th, I think you really should go watch it. I mean, March 29th, yeah. Okay, anyway, this is The Tongue of the Dragon. This was recorded on March 20th. Hold on, excuse me, that's not the right date. This was recorded on May 8th, 2023 at 12:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's called The Tongue of the Dragon, and it was recorded at 12:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 8th, 2023. Okay? It says here, The Tongue of the Dragon. For all those that found my book, the book of the scroll, for that I have split the dragon's tongue and spread its remnant across the globe. Each city, town, and culture shall possess one of the 15 qualities that make up the tongue of the dragon. For that I haven't spoken truth into these civilizations, for that nature has a way, but science say nay. The words of my brethren are not of thou who bites the tongue, but those who are in the direct line of fire. Be careful who you shame, for that you may be insulting the very dragon, the very gift that I have given them. All that is known may not be known all at once. No man shall ever know all the dragon's tongue, but if he shall find it, he will be the anointed one. He will walk among you, among the stars, the distant galaxies. It is I that you don't see, but yet you believe in my own very existence. I am air. I'm going to read that back to you again. For all those that found my book, the book of the scroll, for that I have split the dragon's tongue and spread its remnant across the globe. Each city, town, and culture shall possess one of the 15 qualities that make up the tongue of the dragon. For that I haven't spoken truth into these civilizations, for that nature has a way, but science say nay. The words of my brethren are not of thou who bites the tongue, excuse me. The words of my brethren are not of thou who bites the tongue, but those who are in the direct line of fire. Be careful who you shame, for that you may be insulting the very dragon, the very gift that I have given them. All that is known may not be known all at once. No man shall ever know all the dragon's tongue, but if he shall find it, he will be the anointed one. He will walk amongst you, among the stars, the distant galaxies. It is I that you don't see, but yet you believe in my very own existence. I am air. So if you want to pause that and read down your own time, very interesting, very interesting. I just realized I had a recording for that. I was like, oh my god, interesting. But it comes in. So this is the global perspective. It seems that there is that energy, there is that truth here, that understanding of who and what we are. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the Vatican. I think because, again, like I said, I already talked about the energies of what I got globally. Let's take a look at the Vatican. Let's see what's going on in the Vatican. What is going on in the Vatican, Spirit? What is going on in the Vatican on March 30th, 2025? There is resistance here, that's for sure. Someone's being bypassed. Yeah, a change is coming. Aries. We enter Aries. Neptune in Aries begins on March 30th. This just has to do with the Vatican, right? Aries. It's reversed because it had not happened yet. But a new age is taking place in the Vatican. It's the Ace of Coins. A new day is upon the Vatican. Here we have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles telling a collective of people, the Vatican are waiting patiently for what the next steps are. We have here the Four of Coins. It's telling me here that someone is being walked away, someone's being overlooked. This feels like this is the conclave, and this is the people overlooking Pope Francis, now starting the process. Here you have the Knight of Coins, a grand opening, a renewal. There's going to be a change in the Vatican, a grand opening, something coming, a change coming. And here you have the Capricorn. The Capricorn is reversed. I don't think there is a fight. There's just going to be a change coming, and it's going to be because of a resistance. It's the Sixth of Wands, which means oppression. Why is that important? Because if you have not watched my Pope video, go and check that out. Go into my video section and then go and watch that if you have not already. When I talk about the new Pope, I did a couple videos on that. I'm not going to link them. If you want to go find it, you will do it if you want. Okay, so Let me go into the post. Let me go find that one again with March 30th. It says here, Aries has been linked to revolutionary causes and religious wars. Without certainty, Neptune in Aries in 2025 will lead to a new cultural landscape and a call for action. Expect big action coming from the Vatican and the White House around this time. The Pope may die around this time, or a new vote for a Pope may begin or start around this time period. So that's what I'm getting. So I'm not getting really anything else. I seem to be consistent with that. I do want to talk about the United States because I do have a limited time, and I want to make sure that I'm able to get that in. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, let's look at the United States now. Spirits and angels, tell me about the United States. What is going on in the United States March 30th, where Neptune entered Aries in the United States? The last time it happened, the Civil War happened in the United States. Anonymous is back again. Yep, Anonymous is back. There's going to be another thing about Anonymous coming in again. A resistance is coming, that's for sure. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Reversal Militia. I don't know what that is. I'm here on the Sons of Liberty. We have here the top of the deck here. We have Virgo, the women. The women go in hiding. The women go in hiding. For the United States, we have the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins reverse means build, executive ordered, golfing. It's reversed. It's telling me here that there are going to be piling up or something piling up. We have here charity. This has to do with hacking, with money. Hacking into the mainframe. This is Anonymous. Hacking into the mainframe, playing Peter Pan. We have here Occupy, occupying Wall Street, Hope, the bull. And you have here the woman, the little girl standing up. We are the 99%. You have people resisting. Here you see in the background, you see Anonymous again. Another indication Anonymous is playing a role here on March 30th or sometime around that day. We have here for the resistance. People start kneeling down against oppression. We have here Bernie Sanders and, well, it's not really Bernie Sanders, but it looks like Bernie Sanders and, what's her name? AOC. It's a Two of Cups reverse. There's something gonna happen to them where they go offline for a bit. We have the World's card reverse. The world goes dark. Yeah. It's just true. Could it tell me yes and no? There needs to be more information. Okay. Got 9 minutes on the dock. So let's see. Spirit Angel, tell me about the United States. What is happening in the United States March 30th? With Neptune entering Aries. The last time it happened was 1861. Give me all the information in one go. Okay, so they're giving me some information, one for each card. For charity, we have Cancer. We have nurturing, sensitive, caring. Okay, Cancer. That is the foundation of the United States. Right, then the United States is the Cancer. What's heading in the future for Hope? What's the 22 occupying Wall Street? We have Capricorn, which means disciplined, tenacious, resilient. The economy. We have here what's heading downward, what's changing with the oppression. We have here Eros, which means love, eroticism, desire, and sex. It's reverse. It's the love for something. It's changing in the United States. We have here also ending is the 10th house of Capricorn, which makes sense. We have Capricorn here, which is coming in the future, which means that's coming towards an end. That has to do with the economy coming towards an end. It's coming towards its end, which is career, public life, and reputation. There is an ending to someone's life. There's an ending of a public career for someone. And we also have here as well, also in reverse, which was the fifth house of Leo, was its fun, hobbies, and creativity. So there is that sense of ending here. There is that ending that's coming for the United States, and it has to do with an individual and the love for an individual. On top of the deck here, we have the square was headed in the past, which means completion, tension, and disharmony. The square is coming towards an end. That is that discontinuation. Something definitely ending with this oppression. And we have here the bottom of the deck here, we have in reverse the first quarter moon, which signifies momentum, initiative, and magnetism. So whoever has a lot of magnetism, a lot of charisma is coming towards the end. They are losing their power and influence on the people. I do want to ask the cards, though. It does mean that this is Donald Trump. Does this mean that Donald Trump is coming towards an end? Yes, he's coming towards an end. Not on March 30th, though, but it starts the ending of his story. It starts the ending of his cycle. So I guess in another video starting tomorrow, we will talk about the end of Donald Trump. It's the Five of Pentacles. He's not leaving yet. He does not mean he's leaving. It's the start of him leaving. The ending of Donald Trump's story. And here's the Tower card. The Strike. And here we have the Temperance card, which means balance. Right? Balance and tranquility. Things will start to even out in due time. Let's take a look at the index card. Now, if you don't know how this works, essentially, anything that's colored means it's major. Anything white means it's minor. All right, Spirits and Angels, tell me about the ending of Donald Trump. Tell me about the ending of Donald Trump. Okay. Oops. Damn it. I'm less lost. Tell me about the ending of Donald Trump. Tell me about the ending of Donald Trump. Okay. I can't see the cards. Okay, so I'm getting yellow. Okay. I'm getting aqua. So we'll do aqua, which is right here. Okay, and a clarifier card for yellow, which is a big moment, the biggest, strongest card in the deck. Clarify. So tell me another yellow to clarify. Is this the one? Okay. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what the first card is. We have children in reverse. Interesting. So maturity, something's maturing. Innocent, so we have children and innocence. Maturing of innocence. The maturing of innocence, okay. We have here thunder, which is interesting, it falls right on the tower. We have here all, so not all will fall, only in a small group of people. We have here timeline shift, so we're shifting the timeline again back into the old. So we're shifting back into an old timeline. So something has been changed again. So the timeline is shifting back into our original timeline. We have here not true, which falls upon anonymous and bills piling up, things piling up. Something's not true about these two. Anonymous and bills piling up. Anonymous bills. Maybe, is this anonymous ballots? They tell me they can't disclose this, but it could be. If not true, followed by and clarified by fake. Okay. What is fake, Spirit? What is fake and not true? We have here, heading in the past, heading in the future, the equinox, which means commitment, integration, shift, intersin. So we are shifting, not into a new timeline, we're shifting back into old timeline again, the timeline before the election, the equinox. Well, actually we're shifting back into the timeline prior to July 2024. That's the timeline that we're shifting back to. Yeah, because we have the equinox that's coming in the future. We have an equinox coming, that's in June. Then we have here the ascendant, which is heading in the past, which means appearance, first impression, and mask. That's interesting because we talk about anonymous having a mask, right? The appearance, the first impression, that's coming towards an end. The mask is ending, and a change or a shift is coming. What's the bottom of the deck that represents this? Let's take a look. We have fixed. Action, momentum, dedication is reverse, which tells me it has not yet happened. The top of the deck, though, we have here the waxing gibbous moon, which means nurturing, patience, and refinement. Right? Something being fine-tuned, but it's not working as directed. So, let's see. Let's ask the cards one more time. Is this the end of Donald Trump? This means a decision has been made, and wishful thinking reverse, which means not wishful thinking. We have here an ending is coming. An ending is coming for Donald Trump. And here you have he has to walk away. Doesn't mean it's going to be him literally leaving, but it has to do with the election. So what is coming out? What is something that's coming? It's saying here that it's not the end of the United States. It's not the end of Donald Trump. It's going to be the start of the end. So we're not going to be right there yet. So when Neptune enters Aries, it's said to signal a time of action and purpose. Historically, Neptune in Aries has been linked to revolutionary causes and religious wars. Without certainty, Neptune in Aries in 2025 will lead to a new cultural landscape and call to action. Expect big action coming from the Vatican and the White House around this time. Democrats and or Republicans may feel compelled to take an action. Countries that are neutral will be no more. Each will be forced to take a side. The Pope may die around this time, or a new vote for a Pope may begin around this time period. A new agenda will be laid out for the world by a world's leader. So let's find out what that new agenda is. What is this new agenda? I'm hearing victory through perseverance. There is the Lover's card, victory through struggle and perseverance. That's what I'm getting. Alright guys, I love you. Have a great night. I'll see you all in the next video. I will touch upon this more tomorrow. Until then, peace out. I love you.